The price of Bitcoin is getting to the very end of this ascending triangle. We're looking for a potential breakout in less than 24 hours. Are we going to break to the downside or to the upside? I'll be showing you my different targets in today's episode, and also the Ethereum US dollar chart. It looks like that we are forming a pennant here, a bullish pennant, or a symmetrical triangle coming up from this leg to a symmetrical triangle. I am going to show you my new potential targets also for the Ethereum US dollar chart. And Chainlink has absolutely exploded out of this symmetrical triangle. As you can see, my trade here is up 72% on Bybit, guys. I did mention this in yesterday's video, so if you paid attention, you're probably in a trade and you're having great profits, guys. Make sure to use the links in the description to get an incredible bonus of Bybit, Femex, Jujex, or PrimeXBT. Bybit has still got this incredible bonus of $600 if you use Jackpot in the rewards hub using my link. And also, institutions are quietly increasing their investment in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin price could soar above $600,000, says Guggenheim Partners Global Chief Investment Officer. All of this, guys, in today's episode. And before we start the video, I need you to do something very important and very simple, as to go below the video and smash up the like button, guys. This will extremely help me out for the channel, and subscribe and click all here on the bell notification to see the best cryptocurrency news coming, guys. Let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here, and welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus, where you subscribe for the quickest technical analysis and news on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the financial markets. I am not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell anything that I say. And if you do so, do your own research. And said this, let's go straight into the charts. On the 4-hourly chart, we can see that we are arriving to the very end of this ascending triangle, looking for a potential breakout in less than 24 hours, guys. If the Bitcoin price breaks to the upside, we want to see quite a lot of volume kicking in here if we break to the upside, and looking for a potential bounce to the resistance here of the ascending triangle to come and meet the target of $40,000 first, then $42,000, and then $46,000 if this breaks to the upside. This is the measured move of this ascending triangle, guys, like I was saying to you in yesterday's video. So this would be the target. And if we break to the downside, because there's always a bearish scenario, guys, we could probably break down, and the measured move would take us all the way down to the $29,000 area. I do believe that the Bitcoin price will break to the upside, smashing the $38,000 level here. Remember that we need to see quite a lot of volume kicking in from the breakout here of the support or the resistance to take the trade. If the breakout of this ascending triangle doesn't have any volume, we need to pay attention at the $40,000 levels and the $35,000 levels also, because it might be a fake out, and if we break with no volume, we will get a bounce at the $40,000 levels and come back down into the symmetrical triangle, breaking to the downside. Also, if we break to the downside with no volume, we will find heavy support at the $35,000 range. As you can see, there's multiple points here a touch, so this would react as heavy support, potentially coming all the way back up and breaking to the upside. And let's go straight into the Ethereum US dollar 1-hourly chart. As you can see, we are forming a pennant here from the breakout of this ascending triangle. We are having a little consolidation phase, and the measured move, if we break to the upside, this resistance here on the hourly chart would be getting the top to the support here of the symmetrical triangle, and breaking to the upside would take us above the $1,800 levels, which would be also the measured move of this ascending triangle. This would take the target around this area. So we're still waiting to take most of our profits around this area. But if we break to the downside, we could see a nice bounce here, as you can see, at the resistance of this ascending triangle, which is heavy support. It's taken a lot of time to break this resistance area. As you can see here, we've had 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth chance, yes, we broke out. So if we break down here, we will get supported. So we are looking for a nice bounce to continue the uptrend. This is my short-term technical analysis for the Ethereum US dollar hourly chart, and let's take a look at Link US dollar. As you can see, we broke out nicely the resistance here of this ascending triangle at the $25.5 range on the Link US dollar 1 hourly chart, but we cannot see any volume coming in. I might be exiting my trade because this is a signal of a potential fake out. I want to see volume coming in this breakout so we continue the uptrend. And Chainlink is in price discovery mode. It's at all-time highs, so everything is looking very bullish for Chainlink. It could go to $28 to $30 to $40 in a matter of weeks, guys. Let me just show you the daily chart, because when I started the channel, I was talking about this huge symmetrical triangle, as you can see in the purple, and the measured move from this symmetrical triangle from the top to the bottom of the support of the symmetrical triangle from the breakout, we can see we're just about touching the target from this breakout around the $28 range, guys. So just so you can see the simplicity of technical analysis from textbook, guys, it does work sometimes. I just want to show you the simplicity of this technical analysis. Taking a look at the news today, institutions are quietly increasing their investment in Bitcoin. The year 2021 has not even begun, and we already have a number of signals that reveal a strong institutional interest in Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, founder of MicroStrategy, which has already invested more than $1 billion in Bitcoin, came out these days with a series of video interviews called Bitcoin for Corporations. Michael has already had interviews with several important people, but the biggest surprise was the interview with Ross Stevens, the founder and CEO of New York Digital Investment Group. As New York Digital Investment Group is a leading technology and financial services firm dedicated to Bitcoin, which provides institutions with easier access to cryptocurrencies. Stevens has an accurate view of what it currently looks like. Stevens revealed in an interview that of the 25 institutional clients they had last year, they are already 280, and also added all kinds of institutions are adopting Bitcoin. Public companies, private companies, hedge funds, private equity funds, credit funds. Also, life insurance companies have invested in Bitcoin, holding more than $500 million in Bitcoin, which according to Stevens is just the beginning. Stevens assured everyone that it wasn't just any assumption, because he had already received an order book of 2021, which confirms that by the end of the year, New York Digital Investment Group should accept clients with $25 billion in Bitcoin investments. Extremely bullish news for the Bitcoin price, as Stevens says, an order book for 2021 waiting for billions of dollars to get into Bitcoin. These are limit orders. This money is not yet in the market. This is waiting to get in. So this is going to have a huge impact on the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin price could soar above $600,000, says Guggenheim Partners Global Chief Investment Officer. Guggenheim Partners Global Chief Investment Officer is turning in a massive Bitcoin price prediction, estimating that the flagship cryptocurrency could appreciate by nearly 20 times its current price. In a CNN interview, he argues that the flagship cryptocurrency asset could reach up to $600,000 if Bitcoin's market cap can match that of gold's.
Is Bitcoin part of this, and what are your views on that at this moment?
Well, it's very interesting, Julia, because we've been looking at Bitcoin for almost 10 years, and the size of the market just wasn't big enough to justify institutional money. As the total market cap of Bitcoin got bigger, around 10,000, it started to look very interesting. My view is, we did a lot of fundamental research, and if you consider the supply of Bitcoin relative, let's say, to the supply of gold in the world, and what the total value of gold is, if Bitcoin were to go to those kinds of numbers, you'd be talking about $400,000 to $600,000 per Bitcoin. Now, that I'm not saying we'll ultimately get there, but that's an indication of what might be a measure of fair value. That gives you a lot of room to run. But then when you consider that within a course of a month, we went from 20,000 to 40,000 on Bitcoin. That smacks of short-term speculation. And so I agree with you. The speculation sort of got started there. Now the air's coming out of that speculative run, and so the money is migrating into other places. And as I indicated recently, I don't really see the institutional support today, which is just coming online from the likes of people like BlackRock and Guggenheim and other large institutional investors, being big enough to support the valuation at its current levels. So, Bitcoin has had a lot of times where it's had setbacks of 50% from its highs. I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen again. But I do want to say one thing. Your comment about Elon Musk before we got started. Elon has definitely proven himself to be a visionary. And I think that cryptocurrency has come into the realm of respectability and will continue to become more and more important in the global economy.
So can Bitcoin soar up to $600,000? Let me know in the comment section your opinion if this is a possibility. Guys, this is it for today's episode. If you're new to cryptocurrency, you can check out the Bitcoinsensus website. We've got great tutorials and reviews on how to buy, how to store, and how to trade Bitcoin safely. We've got the latest news and technical analysis here on the website, so I'll be leaving the link in the description. And if you haven't seen the best tutorial of the JACKPOT leverage trading platform, I'll be leaving a video popping up on your screen. A massive thank you for tuning in. Make sure to smash up the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.